Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Blues will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Picked off by Strome. Massive collision in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it,
and they are on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you are urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. Well, hockey is a game of inches. If the pass isn't on the tape, if it's in your feet, all of a sudden you're fumbling for it, and that gives the coverage time to defend you. But this one, it's right on the money, and the goal is a result.
The Blues quickly send a message that home sweet home is overrated, Cheryl.
It is in this case, and what a quick start for the away team. This is exactly what they wanted to do. They're up one with under a minute into the game, and wow, now their home team is chasing the game.
Washington's got the puck along the wall, and it's kicked away. The Capitals gain control of it. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. And he keeps possession. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Quick pass to Fowler. Puts it on net. Oh, what a slick stop by Thompson. Thompson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blues lead it 1-0. Schenns won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Here he is in close. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
St. Louis has taken advantage of their opportunities offensively here in the early going. Puck scooped up by Van Riemsdyk. From off the boards, takes the feed inside the zone. Washington's looking to break out. Feeds it over! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Look out, here they come on the attack. Denies him in front. Quick feed to Dubois. Handles the puck. Forces the turnover. Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! The Blues take the puck through the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Protas. Quick shot! Turned aside with the glove. Passes over to Bolduc. St. Louis has the puck. Poked away in the neutral zone. Handles the pass. Scooped up along the wall by Broberg. Gains the zone on the left wing. Sends it into the offensive zone. Washington's got it in their own zone. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Oh, he'll feel that one. Great reach by Sundqvist. Oh, glove save and a beauty! Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. St. Louis has put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they lead it. The Blues win it. Levels them with the hit. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, the Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Thomas wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Poked away, good read on the play there by the keeper.
Oh, he's known for that one-timer. I mean, the puck has moved around to be able to get it to him. He unloads, but the goaltender reads it and makes the save.
Moves the puck. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. He got all of that hit. Moves it to Fowler. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And the puck leaves the zone. And he slides it quickly to Mangiapane. The Blues gain control of the puck. And he lowers the boom there. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. The Capitals gain possession. The Blues take possession in the neutral zone. Takes that pass back at the point. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Takes a shot. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Nice zone entry from the right side. The Blues have it from their own end. Fires it and makes the save. Puck grab by Suter. And he hangs on to the puck. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Slides it across. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net in complete desperation. Well, that's a real sneaky one that put the goaltender, James. I'm not much sure available, but that one perfectly executed. That's a really tough defensive zone turnover. Now everyone's caught out of position trying to cover, except for the shooter, of course, who has all the time in the world to put it top bins.
Past the midway mark of the frame. It's all tied up. The Blues get a hold of the draw. Washington's got the puck now. Solid hit on the play. The Capitals gain possession along the wall. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Passes it over. There he is on the backhand. And a great save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Shuts him down. Great reach with the stick by Eller. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Sundqvist. Washington's got the puck in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Verona. Takes it to the net. Scores!
Eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
The Capitals have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead, and you want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Washington's got the puck along the boards. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Big time blocker stopped by Bennington.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Didn't get all of it, but just got enough of it with the trapper.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Oh, a clutch save! We got a stoppage in play, almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic, as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest. This was a great play by the tender.
Late goings of this period. Washington's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Uses the force on that hit. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Scrum along the boards. Washington's got it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. No room for that one to get through. Made the stop on the play. Dying seconds and he makes the save. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Fans, your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live from our Tickets for Kids luxury box. Thank you for your generosity.
Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Blues were a little unlucky in that opening frame, James. They held the majority of the possession, which is exactly what you want, but it's about converting on those opportunities. Now, they're trailing by 1. If they can start converting, they'll get back in this game.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Capitals are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Thomas wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. And that puck leaves the zone. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. Oh, what a hit against the boards.
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Sends the pass over. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And a strong effort on that play.
I think the goaltender had read the playbook on the shooter here, James, because everyone knows that he's got an incredible one-timer, and the goalie pushes across to make the save.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. The Capitals win the draw. Right in the low slot. Wicked stop by the goaltender.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway.
Washington's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Oh, what a great glove save on the play. They fight for it along the boards. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. With possession along the wall. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Slides the puck over. Getting a little physical there with that collision. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Blues gain possession in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Faxa. Taken by Roy. Puck battle along the boards. Here's a chance. Gets a glove on it to make the stop.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Capitals lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. From the slot! And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. The Blues in transition at center. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Thomas wins the draw. Into the offensive zone. The Capitals have it against the wall. Strome's got the puck in his own zone. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Here's a short pass to Thomas. And he takes the feed.
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow! Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Sunquist won it in their own end. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's 2-1. Downs won the draw and they're on the attack. Laying out on the play. Beautiful defensive effort. Here's a shot. And that one's turned away. Moves it quickly over to Mangiapane. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone.
Folks really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Slides it over with pace to Carlson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shot! Turned aside by Binnington.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
There's an injection of energy with that hit. Love that hit.
Power forwards drive lanes and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
Oh, scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender, who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and it finds its way through.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Washington's gained possession. Jostles for the puck but still hangs on. Dishes it off. Scores the go-ahead goal.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
The Blues are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a 1-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Quick pass to Texier. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And that's blocked. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. There's the collision. The Blues look to start the transition game. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Capitals have the puck now. Ovechkin stick handling in his own zone. Shot! And that's broken up. Oh, lights him up in the corner. He'll field out.
Face-off. You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Washington's equalizer comes on a lot of hard work here in period number 2.
The coach will be happy with this performance, the pushback, the fight to claw their way back in late in the second, and this will set them up nicely for the third.
Rocks him on the play. And he takes the dish. Quick feed to Carlson. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Wilson. And he slides it quickly to Strome. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Bennington. Puck picked up by Shen. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Tough save by the goalie. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Getting into the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And they win the draw here in their own end. Now a quick pass to Van Riemsdyk. Knocked away with the stick by Buchnevich. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off regular price with a presentation of your ticket stub. Get yours before they're all gone.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. Puck scooped up by Strome. Great hand-eye contact on the play. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. The Blues have it in the offensive zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. Oh, you knew this was just a matter of time.
Well, when you're going to physically engage and land a hit like that, you better be prepared to drop the gloves.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. The Capitals clearly win that fight, and now they have to build on the momentum that it's created. You can play physical, you can play fast, but what you do after a fight is really important.
Downs won the faceoff. Trying to dump it out, and they clear the zone, and that'll shake some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Denies him. He got all of it. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Feeds it over. They've really got him on their heels here now. Save made by the keeper. Thompson's gonna hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to outbattle his opponent now.
Slides the puck across to Protas. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Holloway. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bennington. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Moves it to Protas. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass.
Fowler's trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's wincing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
Dowd's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty.
Grana's almost out of the box.
Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Blues' man advantage is over. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Thompson.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Washington's taking possession in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Strome. The Capitals take it along the wall. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Tries to the crease. Looks to make a play over to Ovechkin. Washington's got the puck. Net knocked off. It's Mooring. We'll get a face-off. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Nice job tying up his opponent. Puck sent over to Ovechkin. Here's a shot, and that doesn't reach the net. And that pass attempt is deflected. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Here's a short pass to Strome. Goes right to the crease. Oh, what a save with the glove. St. Louis jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. That's gloved by Thompson. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Nearing the midway mark of the period, we got a tie game. Washington's going to start with the puck in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Chychrun. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Bennington. Slides it across. Moves it quickly over to Faxa. And he takes the pass. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he gets in front of that rocket. Great defensive play to break it up. What a steal in his own end. And now he moves it to Holloway. And that's picked off by Eller. The Blues have it from their own end. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. And the puck's kicked free. Washington's got possession of the puck. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick pass to Joseph. Shot! Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter. But what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
The Blues have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
Moves the puck along the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Sandin. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Jostled off the puck. The Blues gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Holloway. Slides the puck across to Dowd. The Capitals have it now. Looking for space inside the D zone. Moves it to McMichael. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James. I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Stones him in front. Picked up along the boards by Dubois. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Centering pass. Misses. Passes on over to Neighbors. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. Protas setting up against the wall. A chance from the slot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Wilson's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
And now it's grabbed by Kyrou. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Centering feed. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Oh, no margin for error as he got body and wall and crunched.
Late in the game, when you're trying to claw your way back in, James, you need a spark. In order to do it, you have to create turnovers, and you have to have the ability to jump on a counterpunch.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Blues lead it 4-3. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Sends a pass over. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Kyrou's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Denied with the glove by Bennington.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Eller's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Big-time stop there. Schen's got the puck along the wing. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. St. Louis on the attack. Here's a pass down low. The Capitals have played the puck from behind the net. Passes it over on the redirect. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
Up by one late in the third period, and you take a penalty. It's got to be your PK unit and your goaltender who have to come up big.
The Capitals send out their man advantage unit at a most critical time of the game.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Radish. He carries the puck up along the wing. Washington's on the attack. Sends the feed in front.
Well, great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that that puck comes across.
Washington's hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off here with a goal late in the third.
I love that they battled all game to be in it, James, and they get the equalizer in the late stages. And now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This next shift is so important. They have their opponent on their heels.
And a great save! And he slides it quickly to Sandin. And here's the pass to Dubois. Puts it on net. Turned aside with a glove by Bennington. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. And that goes off a player in front. Passes it over to Holloway. They've got numbers here. Quick shot. From behind the net. Now a quick pass to Broberg. Snaps it on net. Big save.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Strome's won it off the faceoff. And he moves it up to Ovechkin. Fires it! And there's the buzzer, bringing regulation time to an end. Still tied up. We've got overtime in moments.
Did you know that season ticket holders get special discounts and access to insider information? Check our website for details.
Hard to find a more exciting stretch in any part of sports. Overtime, let's go. Social media's buzzing with who's going to be the OT hero. It is underway. Easy save by Thompson. Save made by the goalie.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Oh, look at the tap, looking to end it. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Takes the feed. Fantastic save. And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall.
Get out of there!
Washington's gained possession. Cutting to the front of the net. Great stop by Bennington. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Shuts him down. Oh, this looks dangerous. Takes it across the blue line. Oh, fantastic save and crushes the rock. Hammers one from the point. Scores your overtime winner. And look at the silly this squad's putting on.
Well, the key to passing is also knowing the receiver, and he has an uncanny ability to know exactly who he's passing to and the wheelhouse, where they're blade, and how they're going to get it off effectively. I mean, he's incredible when it comes to distribution.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.